Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket and in this video we are going to review the intraday trades taken on 9th of September 2021. After a long time we finally did lot of intraday trading, and in this video we will try to focus on what we get to learn from these trades. So today we traded both in Nifty as well as BankNifty. Nifty's trade was very minimal, so major trades happened in BankNifty. So we actually relied a lot on open interest data before taking the trade. So as we move in this video, we will try to learn how exactly we read the open interest data and how exactly did we enter, adjust as well as exit the trades based on OI. So we'll try to learn as much as possible in this video, right? So before moving on to this video, one more thing is that you can also check out our free courses on website, that is courses.optionables.in, and use the code in the description below to get 2 courses for free. Finally, our broker Firstock is also having an offer where you can do unlimited trading till 30th of September and you won't be charged any brokerage. That means you can shoot any number of orders or quantity. The charges are absolutely zero. So if you're interested, then do check it out using the link in the description below. And now we'll be quickly moving on to the video. Before that, if you're liking the content on this channel, just take out a couple of seconds to hit the like button, share this video with as many people as possible, and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for joining guys, and I'll be catching you soon in the next video. Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. So in this video, we are going to look at the intraday trades which we took and the logic behind each of them. Right, so today we mainly traded in BankNifty. We also had some trades in Nifty, and if you can see, the total MTM for today was 3,16,000. The main strikes which we traded was 36,600 CEPE as well as 36,700 CEPE. So right over here. So now I am going to explain why exactly we took these trades and how did it turn out throughout the day. So today I don't have recording of the video, but so initially before starting off with intraday trade, we should try to understand where exactly is the nearby support or resistance. So for that, if we look at the option chain on September 8th, that is yesterday's option chain, what we see is clearly we find some strong support around 36,500 as well as 37,000. So around this range is where the open interest was suggesting that the market will end. So the thing is, even if you look at the charts, so even on charts, you can see something similar, that you find resistance coming in around 37,000 right over here, as well as support around 36,500 right over here. So even the OI was suggesting something similar. So now we will see intraday where we started off with, how the trade went and how we took it forward. So we started the trade around 9:45, 10 o'clock when the market was around 36,650. So this is the time when we started our trade. So initially what we went was, initially we started off with 36,600 calls short as well as 36,700 puts short. So this was more of in the money short strangle, that is this to this, right over here to right over here. So this is what we started off with. Right, and the market was trading somewhere around this range itself, so we were waiting for this to break. But then what we saw was there was a sudden up move in the market. So when this particular up move came, we took our second trade, that is 36,700 puts one lot short as well as 36,800 calls one lot short. So this was our second trade. So with this you can see what exactly has happened, right? So here at this level we have 2 put options shorted. So into 2 put options shorted. At this level we have a call option which is out of money, OTM call, as well as this level we have one more call option, ITM call. So at this point, I would get profit as long as the market stayed between this range. So I had a huge range to play around with. As long as the market stayed between this range, I would get profit. So now we will see how exactly the open interest played out and what decisions we actually took. Right? So the market was trading in the range of 36,700 up till 12 o'clock. So that's when we saw a big fall in the market. So till then it was trading around the range of 36,700, right? So once the market started falling around 12 o'clock, so that's when we started changing our positions. So we will try to understand where exactly we changed and what exactly we did. So right now what you have to remember is, so these two are the trades which we are currently holding. Both we have shorted 1500 as well as 1500 quantity, which means totally we have 3,036,700 puts, 1500 plus 1500, and we have 1500 of 36,600 and 1500 of 36,800 calls. So here on Sensibull you can see that I have plotted a graph of BankNifty future. Right? So for this, first what I will do is add 36,800 puts. So when I add 36,800 puts, around 12 o'clock, you can see that the open interest started dropping. So it had started to drop by 10 o'clock itself. Around 12 o'clock, the open interest gradually started to drop. So now you tell me, as an option seller, why would you close 36,800 puts? What is the reason you would close 36,800 puts? So you can pause the video and think for a while. As an option seller, why are you closing on 36,800 puts? So the obvious answer would be, you're no longer expecting the market to go above 36,800. So as a put writer, you will only get money if the market actually shoots up. But when you are no longer expecting the market to go above 36,800, you start closing the positions, right? So now you see that 36,800 puts is being closed. But what about 36,800 calls? So if that is increasing, then that is a sign that markets might not go above 36,800. So you can see that as we approach 12 o'clock, the OI of call starts to increase. So towards the end we will not consider, because most of the MIS orders will start to get squared off, and people themselves will start closing the orders. So post 2:30 OI data won't be that significant on any day, because positions, intraday positions will start to get cut down. Hence naturally the open interest will drop. You can see that around 12 o'clock the OI actually started to increase. So this is further confirmation that we might not see a move above 36,800 towards the end. So then what would I do? I would obviously bring my 36,800 calls, because it is now no longer going upward. So the upside right now OI is suggesting it is more or less capped, right? I got this down to 36,700 calls. So that means, what is the trade I am currently holding at this particular point? And the other side, I shifted from 36,800 calls to 36,700 calls, and again I have 36,700 puts. So this is the current position I have shifted to from this, because I saw that okay, the market was coming down and OI was increasing for 36,800 calls and decreasing for 36,800 puts. So I hope that is clear as to why we actually shifted the position. So next what we did is, once the market actually came fully down right over here, we actually exited this call and we came to 36,600 calls, right? So we exited this 36,700 and came to 36,600. By that, what exactly happened? We created a short strangle in the money 3,000 quantity. You can basically see, by making this shift, I have the same position right now. So that is 36,600 calls as well as 36,700 puts, 1,500 quantity into 2. So now we will see why exactly we shifted around 12:30, 1 o'clock. So this shift was made after markets came down to around 36,600, right? So here I will just clear these two, and I will just add 36,700 calls. And here what you can see for 36,700 is that post 12:15 the calls actually start to increase quite a lot. So already there will be around 2.5 million by itself is a huge number. So 25 lakh contracts in BankNifty itself is quite huge. OI starts to shoot up close to 5 million on the top, which is extremely huge. So you would expect the market obviously to stay below 36,700. But at this point, what you saw is you can see that 36,700, the OI was increasing, whereas the OI immediately started to drop for 36,700. Even it had around 2.8 million. By 12:30, it had already come down to 1.6 million. Almost half of the quantities were closed, and we could see a gradual increase in calls. So this again meant that we might face some resistance towards 36,700 again. That means now as this was happening, we will also look at what was happening to calls of 36,600 and puts, right? So you can see that 36,600 calls also started increasing, whereas 36,600 puts didn't actually fall. So this is the most important thing what you have to note here, right? So once the market started to come down, so once the market started to fall, we saw a drop in 36,800 puts as well as 36,700 puts. But what we didn't see is a drop in 36,600 puts. People actually started to add more of puts. So thereby it could be considered that people were expecting markets to hold 36,600. So you can see throughout the time there was no decrease until the last moment, which is quite obvious why exactly that would have happened. So here again you can see both calls as well as puts. If I overlay 36,600, so there was a gradual increase of both puts and calls, which means people started to create short straddles at 36,600. So this was a very healthy sign that markets might find support at lower level, because even though the market fell below, so even when we look at 36,500 puts, we see that even if the market fell around 120 points, the open interest didn't actually come down, which means people were expecting it to hold 36,500. So with that, now we have narrowed down our range to 36,500 to 36,700 on the upside. So with the new OI around 1 o'clock, it was quite clear that the markets might actually end around 36,700. So let me just mark that point right over here. So markets might end around 36,700 to 36,500 right over here. So at this particular range, market might actually end up trading. So this was a position which we were holding, right? So what we did is towards 2 o'clock, we thought markets might actually end in the range of 36,600 itself. So we also saw the OI. So there was a OI increasing both for puts as well as calls, which means people were doing lot of short straddles right over there. So even we shifted this towards short straddle, that is from 36,700 puts, we came towards 36,600 puts and created a short straddle at 36,600. So this was the current position which we were holding, and we were holding around 3,000 quantity of each. And finally around 3 o'clock, we saw a huge jump in the market. So actually before 3 o'clock, around 255, right? So this M2M was around 3,87,000. So we were on the verge of hitting 4 lakh. But when that particular bounce took place, we lost most of our profit. So if we were actually holding the same old position, we would have done way better. So we closed this position in a loss and shifted towards 36,600 puts, and later towards the end the market just bounced back. When that particular thing happened, we actually dropped all the way from 3.8 lakh to 3.16 lakh. So end of the day, we were still able to book around 3 lakh plus, which is a very good sign. So when you look at all the positions which we had, positional trades also, we see that we have totally booked around 4,50,000 today itself. So 3.16 lakh intraday plus another 1.5 lakh positional trades. So we are carrying some more positions right over here. So couple of them in Nifty and one in BankNifty. And I will make a separate video tomorrow on what exactly are these positions, how the payoff graph looks like, and what we are expecting in Nifty or BankNifty the coming week. Right? So with that, we also come to the end of this video, and I hope that you understood what was the logic behind us taking the trade, why exactly we made the strangle into a straddle later on, and how exactly we adjusted the positions also. Right? So if you are liking the content on this channel, then please don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, as well as subscribe. So I'll be joining you tomorrow, since tomorrow is a holiday. In tomorrow's video, we'll discuss more about the positions which we are holding and what exactly we expect from this. Thank you so much for joining, guys, and I'll be seeing you soon in the next video.